Hey everyone, just wanted to share this month's treasure box. The idea behind the treasure box is that as I'm traveling, I'm collecting, finding, creating small treasures and souvenirs, and then put them together to have a box that reflects the area that I'm traveling in. So I've been in Joshua Tree for the past couple weeks, and this month's treasure boxes, they are all coming in these vintage cigar boxes that I found in a local thrift shop. And then they're also coming wrapped in like some local maps or also some vintage magazine covers from California. I love going and looking at local thrift shops while I'm traveling and seeing just what funky stuff you can find. So for this month, when you open it up, you'll have a handwritten note on the back of a postcard. And then I like to create these bundles. The bundles are a reflection of the plants and the natural life that you can find in the area. So these are hand foraged and wrapped. Could be nice for an altar. Sometimes they could be good to smudge. Like these are a variation of sage, and so is this one here. I also have a creosote bundle for this month's box. Creosote, here's one that's open. Creosote is the plant that makes the desert smell amazing after it rains. These plants can go months and years without water, and then when it rains, it releases the oils that create that beautiful smell. And I was actually in the desert for 2 storms, so this creosote is really fragrant. You can hang it near your shower, and it'll release that beautiful scent. And for me, it's super nostalgic because I grew up in the desert. I also foraged some wild lavender and made a bath soak with some magnesium. Here's a bit of wild rosemary as well. In my vintage shop travels, I found a big bag of old matchboxes, and then here is Tibetan Incense. I'm currently staying with a man who works with Tibetan refugees, and so he shared some of the incense with me. Here are some spin art coasters, which is something that I'm doing while I'm traveling. I've got a mini spin art machine. Here's some extra ones that people never picked up. Got a cool little welcome to California. This is just something funky I found at a gift shop. Total Joshua Tree. A sticker, a button from Art Queen, who is a pretty iconic artist here in Joshua Tree. I also foraged some Joshua Tree seeds and some Palo Verde seeds, which is a pretty common tree here. If you got the space to grow a Joshua Tree, why not? Just some fun little stickers and decals from local businesses. Here's a Keep Joshua Tree Weird button. Here's a bookmark that I made just from some stamping practice I did. Here is some tea. This tea is sold and enjoyed at the Joshua Tree Music Festival. And then I also included Tea Time, which is a project that I've been working on for probably a year and haven't finished. Finally finished it to put in these boxes, and the Tea Time is paint swatches, right? I covered the tables, and these are from Pick and Studio, from the excess paint that's dripping off when we're making art. And then all those little insights that come when you have tea. I don't know, you just gotta read it. I'm really happy with how it came out, and I'm really excited to finally share it with people. And then another thing that I created this month was a desert coloring book. I used Who's Awake in the Desert by Jenny Holt, kind of cut it up, crafted it to make this little coloring book, which is nice for kids, or if you like coloring. It talks a little bit about the local animals and the indigenous stories behind them. I also have a few families that receive my treasure boxes, so they're more curated for young people, right? I'm finding books and finding little toys and treasures for them to learn about the local area. And each one of these boxes, I know the person who's receiving them, so I'm making them unique. I'm making them filled with things that I know they'll like, and if I see something along the way, I'm like, oh, that reminds me of so-and-so, I'll keep it for their box. And I'm really proud of how these are turning out. I do this stuff anyways. I love to collect. I love to look for little treasures and create kits, and it feels good to be able to share them, and then also to keep in contact while I'm traveling. So if you'd like to receive a treasure box, next up I'm heading to Arizona, so Arizona will be my next box of all the local goodies and local flora. You can go to my Patreon. There's a few different levels, and sign up to support my trip. Thanks for watching.